Hello, hello! Welcome back to another part of Child of Lights. Now, to summarize the simplicity of it, Aurora can't wake up. She can't go back home until she can recover the moon, the sun, and the stars. Thanks to the Lady of the Woods, I now have the ability to fly. Because where else would the moon, sun, and stars be?
Aurora wandered, the twilight forest far from home. Starlight only to guide her, except for a firefly alone. Anxious for the comforts, a family who could not trace her. Searching for the sun and moon, a father to embrace her. And somewhere in the night, perched upon a throne in the dark, waited Umbra, the usurper, to snuff out Aurora's spark.
Sorry about that. I keep forgetting when these random moments of talking come in. But now we're in part 3. Ah, yes. Me too. Well. Rubella. That's right. I could not remember her name. I apologize. Now, Rubella's an interesting character because she's the only one that doesn't seem to remember that she has to talk, that everyone talks in this way. She's the only one that just doesn't grasp that, if that makes sense. And so, a lot of times she gets corrected. Nicholas hates it, as far as I know, but why she does it is inconclusive. But what Rubella does in our party is she's our healer. She's a pretty good healer. And nothing's better than a healer in a party. Forgive me for the delay. I needed to make sure the expert mode wasn't something that I messed up on. We still one-shot something, so I'm gonna double check here. Reloaded the file. We got the item still. We're just gonna... But we're gonna progress here. Try and get a little further. Now, because that crystal we gave to Rubella, now one of the spiders is paralyzed. Paralysis makes you not move on the timeline anymore. Alright, Aurora. The damage buffer is gone. Now, a lot of times the health regenerates. Now, this is a good time to mention, Uniculus has the power to heal the party members during the time slow thing or any time. He runs out though. However, to get that to fix, you grab more of these to fill up the bar. You can use that to blind the enemies and just keep healing. Word of caution though, you want to save it for the bosses, because a lot of the bosses really just, you need that extra clutch healing. Let's finish him. There we go. Let's see here. Aha. Keep up the good work. Collecting items along the way is very, very useful. Oh, there's a room. Oh, it's locked. Oh, bugger. I think it just has a lot of health. Now, gathering strength. This is important to remember. When a creature gathers strength, it means the next attack it does will hit both party members for a very large chunk of damage. It is important that you do not let him get it off, or you're defending when he does it. Alright then. Now, bosses and enemies typically. Oh. It's important to note that enemies that are weak will lower their head. They'll look like they're hurt. It looks like they're more difficult for them to move, and they will not be as dangerous. Oh dear. Brambles. Touch these puppies, they will hurt. You gotta be a little careful and coordinated. I think you're a mini boss. Yeah, you're a mini boss. I can either choose to fight you, or I can just you don't have to fight everything. You just flash the light and you can just get away from them. Oh, that hurt a lot. So I grab one of these. Oops, it's in the way of that one. Also went the wrong way. These revives though, only Rubella can revive, but she. Oh, spider. Yeah, okay. Might equip a special item here. Oh, that double paralysis. But as you can see, like, all of them are weak, so now they'll die a lot they'll die pretty soon. Doesn't necessarily mean that, but when bosses' heads fall, that means you know you're almost done. It's so weird to know these characters for the sake of what they are. Aurora being, you know, she's just a girl wandering, trying to get home, wielding a sword like she knows how to fight. It's not something prevalent in most games. And because of that, it makes it more intriguing to me when you are just doing your best and everything goes well. There's another griffin. We're just gonna open that box and go past it. Because there's a lot more items up here. Let's keep going. I've been here before. Another big one. He doesn't look that threatening, but he probably is pretty good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cast Ailment Protection. What it'll do is it'll prevent things like snaring and paralysis and any of those other things that can really mess with our party. See, now it doesn't work. And I get a free hit on all of them. I find it important to interrupt as often as you can, especially when you have things that can paralyze people. It just seems to work better. He's gonna hit, so I'm gonna defend again just in case. Oh, because he hits pretty hard. gonna take this chance to heal Aurora. Now it's going to increase the speed. Now, it's important to also note that there is something called cast time. Cast time in the game determines how long a spell is going to take to cast, of course. The very long ones, the very high ones, the very short ones. Some take a lot less time. Rubella's has one of the shortest, which means she can interrupt the most. What we're going to do is we're going to prepare for that by getting rid of any chances of status ailing us, and we're going to slash to see if we're faster. We are just barely, so we can interrupt. There's no chance of us blocking that, so we're just going to block it. Oh, and Rubella with the dodge. Take this chance to double smack it. Maybe Roar can finish it. Ah, not quite. They really know how to hit you. And we got it. Excellent work. Just make sure, take a second. I want to make sure my capture's still working.